And this time on Dev Kit Weekly, we're going to take a look at the STM32MP257F Dev Kit from Newark, an Avnet company manufactured by STMicro. Hello developers, welcome to Dev Kit Weekly, the unboxing show from embedded computing design, where we give you a first look at boards, SOMs, COMs, and especially development kits from the biggest and best manufacturers in the embedded computing industry. I'm Ken Briota, Editor-in-Chief of Embedded Computing Design, and your host. The STM32MP257F-DK Development Kit Discovery Kit is designed as a complete demonstration and development platform for the STMicroelectronics STM32MP257FAK3. It's based on the Arm CortexA35 and M33. The product leverages the capabilities of STM32MP2 series microprocessors to allow users to develop applications using the STM32 MPU OpenSTLinux Distro software for the main processor, an Arm dual-core Cortex A35 and the STM32MP2 software for the coprocessor, and Arm CortexM33. Let's take a look at it. It's got a ton of options and gadgets here. I'm going to try and show you this. Look at this board structure. It's really, really nice. You've got a bunch of LEDs. There are two different user buttons that you can see there. It's got a wake up button. One's a tamper and one's a reset push button. It's got gigabit per second Ethernet RJ45 port. It's got a USB 3, USB-C, two stacked USB 2.0 Type A's, and LCD LVDS display connector, that's over here, HDMI connector, 4 boot pin switches, a camera connector, a Wi-Fi antenna down over here, Bluetooth low energy V4.1, 32 gigabit LPDDR4 DRAM, and an eMMC. The package also includes a micro SD card right there, and it's expandable with a GPIO expansion connector, which is available for Raspberry Pi Shield. For software, it's got an ST-Link embedded debug tool and STM32MP2 software with examples in an open source Linux STM32 MPU OpenSTLinux Distribution. They also provide Linux Yocto project build root and STM32Cube IDE as development environments. All that's available. It's going to be on your little micro SD card there. It's incredibly easy to get started in playing with this. There are tons of guides that you can find on GitHub, but one of the simplest ones that I saw was just to take the SD card there, insert it with its preloaded OpenSTLinux Yocto-based distro image. Make sure that your SD card slot is right over here. Make sure the boot pins are set to B0001, which should be the default position when you take it right out of the box. Then you power it up with USB-C power source, and once the board boots up, the blue heartbeat LED, which you'll see on here, is one of these. That blue heartbeat LED will start blinking, which indicates that Linux is running on the Arm dual Cortex A35, and the orange user LED will blink to show that the Cube sample firmware is running on the Arm Cortex M33. Easy as that. You can find the link to that demo down below in the show notes. Look, the STM32MP257F-DK could not be simpler, while still providing all the access and functionality that it does. It's less than $100 US. It's $98.65 US from the Newark marketplace. There's a link to that also down in the description. And quite frankly, I think it's the perfect time to get one of your very own. Now, if you want to find out more about the STM32MP257F-DK from Newark, an Avnet company, you can visit newark.com at the link in the description. And if you want to win one for free, right here, right now, Avnet has generously made one available for you to grab. All you need to do is enter our raffle to win. You go to the link down in the description and fill out the form that comes up when you click the link. We'll keep that form up for 30 days after I post this video live, and you'll be notified by email if you win. Simple as that. We do a random drawing at the end of 30 days. Please like and share this video right after you've entered our raffle, and make sure that you are subscribed so you never miss an episode of any of our shows. And while you're at it, it really helps the algorithm to serve this content to other people if you do that liking thing and you comment down below. Let me know if you want to try out one of these, or if you entered the raffle, or if you hate my shirt. Whatever you want, it's all engagement and it works. To keep up with all the news in the embedded, make sure you visit embeddedcomputing.com for news we post every single day and all day long. And every week here on YouTube, I host In Case You Missed It, the weekly news show for news all throughout the embedded and its Monday morning LinkedIn newsletter. Follow us on all our socials, especially on LinkedIn. All those links are down in the description. That's all for this edition of Dev Kit Weekly. I've been Ken Briota with Embedded Computing Design, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you on the next edition of Dev Kit Weekly.